Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Look what you've done. Finally, finally, this day has come. And I woke up saying hello to happy today. I am so happy. And I'm so excited. I remember walking through the park where this video was shot, turning my face up to the sun with my arms stretched out in reverence to God, grateful, just grateful. Just grateful to what I knew was ahead of me, even though I didn't know what was coming. I used to walk through that park. That's where I walked with my mom and my son. And during the time of preparing for the song, I'm Redeemed, I would have my headphones on, walking, and there would be moments when I would envision, if I were to do a video, I would sing the song and do this line in the video this way or that way, or I would look up to the sun in reverence to God, saying, I'm coming up, I'm reaching for the light. The grave closed off and death has been denied. I'm declaring today that I'm living the way you designed me when time first began. I'm turning away from the sins and mistakes. I'm giving you me totally. I would walk through the park and I would stay stuck on that one little verse because, well, I would stay stuck on that one big verse because those lyrics are so important. This song was written by the phenomenal songwriter, Grover Lafayette Simmons. This song was given to me some years back when I was thinking about doing a project, but I paused because life was happening. Not realizing that as long as you're breathing, as long as you're inhaling and exhaling, life is still happening. And there's going to be some things that's going to happen that in some cases could make some people stop. In some cases could make people say, you know what? Nope, I'm not looking back. I'm pressing my way, which ultimately became something that stayed with me, that I need to not only just finish what I started, but I need to keep my eyes on the prize. I need to keep my focus. And I'm human. I'm perfectly imperfect, but today is here, finally. And I'm so excited. Here in the Chi in Chicago, where I was born and raised. Wow. I have to kind of like just take a deep breath and take it all in. Whew. Because I'm so happy. So here we are, just moments away from the video shoot starting. Local to Global Productions, director Dion Coney, along with his consultant Lonnie, we call him JR. They'll be here starting to set up shortly. My mom, she will be here to do the first scene with me. And then my makeup artist, Mr. Landis, the makeup artist to the stars, will be here to do my makeup.
Who we got in here?
Who do we have doing the makeup?
Landis. The man himself.
Landis.
The makeup artist to the stars.
Now, if you ever want to know what the plan is Landis. That's what the plan is.
Plan is Landis.
Landis, are you Karen Shy?
No. The plan is Landis.
Landis is truly the makeup artist to the stars. He has done Shaka Khan, he's done Fantasia, he's done Nancy Wilson, he's done Lisa Ray. He has done so many celebrities that the list goes on and on. I can't even begin to name them all. I just know that I'm grateful. I'm grateful that he signed on to do this for me and be a part of Team I'm Redeemed. So I appreciate Landis, and I know he's gonna make me beautiful. So I'm feeling like a star today. But Lord, none of me, all of thee. I'm trying to stay centered. So I'm sitting here listening to some music, listening to the new single for Chicago Mass Choir, My Soul Says Yes. You know, Chicago Mass Choir, I've been a lead singer with them for 27 years. And our new single, My Soul Says Yes, is keeping me focused right now as my makeup artist is putting on my makeup. So I'm kind of listening to the song and staying centered and focused on what it is that I need to do moving forward. This song, I'm Redeemed, is a declaration of salvation. This song is to help people stay centered, to know that it doesn't matter what you've done in your past. Moving forward, you can declare right now, today, that I'm redeemed. I'm redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. God gave His only begotten Son that died on the cross for each and every one of our sins. So I'm just elated, and I'm in awe of God and thankful and grateful to Him, hoping that this song resonates with everyone and it stays in their spirit. Okay, day one, scene one, preparing to get ready for lights, camera, action. My mom is getting mic'd up, getting ready for her Oscar. You know, she, to me, was like the Angela Bassett, the Cicely Tyson. But I know my mom, she was really glad when her scene was over. I know ultimately she was. She did a great job. And, you know, she did make sure she told us, you all could take me out if you want to. But if you ask me, she was truly the star. She was truly the star of this scene.
Don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. God didn't bring us this far to leave us. We have to keep looking to the hills, from whence cometh our help. All our help come from the Lord. So don't worry. Just believe.
I had to be as close to 100 as I could because I felt my mom would be nervous. And she, you know, I felt was going to be great, and she was, you know. She was, to me, the next Angela Bassett, as well as the next Cicely Tyson, but she was still mom. She was still Marcine. So she did a great job, though. It was a great experience doing this video with her. And I remember moments where I could see that she was trying to stay focused on the director, looking toward him to make sure that she was coming in with her lines at the right time. So sometimes that would kind of throw things a little off track, but it was all right because it was a learning process for me and her together. You know, this is something she hasn't done before, and here we are in this moment.
What's the last thing you said?
Everything's gonna be all right. Just believe.
You just believe.
So I'm coming in right at that point.
Just say, just believe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll be quiet.
Yeah, just say, just believe.
All right.
Okay, and then that'll cue it.
I'll be quiet. That's the director. It took the director to kind of like reel it all in and kind of put me back in my place. But I was just trying to help because, you know, I guess I felt like, everyone is entitled to my opinion, right? Everyone's entitled to my opinion. So I was trying to give my opinion to kind of keep things moving. But again, thank God for Local to Global Productions, Dion Coney, for keeping us on track. Another moment during the production, the very first scene, the start of day one, I'm the first blooper.
All right, ready? I'm rolling. You rolling? We're gonna count down from 3, 2, 1, action.
Don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. God didn't bring us this far to leave us. Remember, we have to keep looking to the hills from whence cometh our help. All our help comes from the Lord. Don't worry. Just believe.
You're right, Mom. It's just so much going on. I just need to clear my mind. I'll be back.
Okay, be careful now. You're waiting there.
You trip. Blooper 1. There we go. Blooper 1.
Darn it! The left leg of the table. I trip over the leg of my cocktail table. A cocktail table that has been there for at least 4 or 5 years. And I trip over this leg. I'm sure we probably had like 20 takes, probably more than that. But who's counting, right? Who's counting?
This is scene 1, take 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, action. Cut. What's wrong?
It's supposed to be Pat, wasn't it?
No, that's when you're supposed to come in. Yeah, we both.
I thought he was still.
Scene 1, take 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
No, you don't mess up your makeup because you keep putting your hand in your
No, but
face.
I thought he said just use.
This is scene 1, take 6. Scene 1, take 7. Take 8, scene 1. Okay, this is take 9, scene 1. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, sorry.
What you doing tonight? What you doing now?
My hair got stuck in the
Oh
area.
my goodness.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes, the whole scene from start to
All
finish.
these bloopers, boy, I'm telling you.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, this is take 10, scene 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
Don't worry. Everything will be all right. God won't put no more on us than we can stand. We have to keep looking to the hills from which cometh our help. All our help comes from the Lord. So don't worry. Just believe.
You're right. You're right, Mom, but it's just so much going on. You know, I just need to clear my mind. I'll be back.
Okay, be careful and wear your mask now.
What you think you're doing right now?
I'm working. I can sum that up real quick. I'm working. We're on the shot, local to global productions. We're on the shot right now for I'm Redeemed. And JR behind on the scene, behind the camera. That's who's showing me, JR. And we're here with the artist of the song, the one and only, Patricia, aka Pat,
AKA Trisha.
aka Trisha.
My director, Mr. Dion, at the end of our scene, you know, I think he forgot what my name is. Yeah, my name is Trisha Clifton. Of course, on my CD cover, it says Trisha Clifton because I'm called Trisha a lot. Of course, people call me Patricia. That's my name. A lot of people call me Pat. A lot of people call me Trisha. I prefer Trisha for this production. For my CD cover, it's going to be Trisha. So that's my name right now.
Coming up, I'm reaching for the light. The grave clothes off and death has been denied.
Okay, so here we are at the studio, about to get ready to film. I'm so excited. I'm happy again because here we are about to actually embark upon the filming of the scenes in the studio with my producer, no one other than Mr. Curtis Lindsay, the phenomenal producer for I'm Redeemed, CL Keys Music. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so happy to have had this experience with Curtis being my producer. I probably have told him numerous times that I've learned so much from him. He really shared a lot that would help me moving forward. And I know I have a lot to learn, but it was great to be able to have this experience with someone that was as knowledgeable as he was.
All right.
Okay.
Let's roll them. This shot, Lonnie, you're going to be a part of the scene. Let's see what it looks like.
Coming up, I'm reaching for the light. The grave clothes off and death has been denied. I'm declaring today that I'm living the way that you designed me when time first began. I am turning away from the sins and mistakes. I'm giving you me totally. I believe I'm redeemed.
I have the background singer actresses that are doing some lip syncing to the track that they really kind of have just learned over the weeks leading up to doing the video with my girlfriend Alicia Archer Coney, who is the wife of the videographer Dion Coney, and we've known each other since grammar school. So this was going to be a fun day, just a bunch of kindred spirits in the room together. I remember this moment with Alicia, calling you out, girl. Alicia, she was so into it in the video. If you've seen the video, Alicia was singing that background that she had probably just learned a few days before. She was lip syncing good. And when it got to this one part, she was so stuck in that line, I believe in the blood of the Lamb, that she ultimately realized that she believed that she had made a mistake and wasn't singing the right lines at the right time because the track had went somewhere else. And then my girl, my little sister, I call her my little sister, like little sister, Dr. Adrienne Irvington, who was my consultant throughout the process of doing the single itself as well as doing the video. She kind of kept me centered and kept me on point. She gave me the scriptures to follow and focus on. She was really God sent. So I'm so grateful to her, as well as Gerald Gray, who was also a consultant as well. So grateful. But here we are in the studio, and wow, this experience to me was an intimate experience. And to me, being in the studio always is, because this is your moment to connect with the music, connect with the song, connect with the lyrics, and to give a song what is needed.
Hundreds of people in our area are continuing to get...
Here we are embarking on day number 2. And the first scene for day 2 was my son's reporting scene. You know, my son is a journalist. This is what he does professionally. So this was so easy for him. You know, I ain't jealous or nothing, but you know, I remember being on take number 10 at certain points. So for him to go and do
This camera?
his
Yep.
scene in minimal take.
Breaking news now from the city's south side. Hundreds of people in our area are continuing to get infected with the coronavirus. Meanwhile, some residents say they're afraid to leave their homes because of the civil unrest tied to police shootings and racial injustice. We'll have more in our news at 9, but for now, reporting live, this is Ken Houston for LTG News.
He nailed it. He nailed it. And the video shows it was seamless. It was seamless. But there were a few moments when, the bugs outside the police station kind of wanted to be a part of the scene too. That fly that was flying around, or they wanted to be in it too. So he was having to kind of move his head, And I've seen reporters when they're filming outdoors and they're reporting, they're, trying to keep their focus on the camera, and they're kind of gyrating when there's this fly or this whatever flying around their heads, and they're trying to stay focused. This particular moment was the door opening to the police station while my son was filming his reporting scene about the pandemic and civil unrest. The officer opens up the door, and it appears that he was like, oh, I'm not having no parts of this. If the news crews are out here reporting something, I'm not coming out. So that was a little moment. But again, my son nailed it. This part of the video was quick. He was in there and out of there. Done. This is what he do. He proved who he was. A great journalist.
This is on my camera is take 2. On Lonnie camera is actually on my camera is take 1. Lonnie camera take 2. No, Lonnie camera take 1. My camera.
No, I'll take 2.
Lonnie camera take 2. This is take 1.
So day 2, the second scene was the Uber driver. The Uber driver scene was an interesting scene. I'll put it like that. It was interesting. I was grateful for the creative producer that said yes. Mr. William King, we did a production together a few years back called Confessions of the Pastor's Wife, in which he played Pastor Carter in the play. And this was kind of last minute with him being asked to do this. And not only did he say yes, but he also started giving me advice and giving me some ideas when I kind of went over what my concept was. And I'm so grateful because the advice that he gave kind of helped. I don't want to say kind of, it helped to really bring this scene and the ultimate end of the video all together.
Yes, I would like for you to go through your whole part. Yep. While you're driving, and Lonnie's gonna be getting, he's gonna get you through the review. So you do your whole part while you're driving. I guess you're all driving around the block, right?
Yeah, I just put over. We'll hit the block. Yep.
Definitely, thanks.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that over.
Yeah. So so even though it's gonna be like I'm in my head, I'm gonna plan yes.
So you talking to her, but she's not here.
Right. And then it's a part where she says yes, and then I say, well, can I ask you something? Are you saved? And then after I answer that, that's it.
Okay.
And then she responds. Done. So I didn't know if he wanted me to ask her, is she saved? Gotcha. Sorry I'm 5 minutes late, but with this pandemic going on, we have to get our vehicles sanitized after each use. And Black Lives Matter movement and the protesting and looting, this is a sign where people need to get right with God.
You're right.
Said that awfully dry. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, have at it.
Are you saved?
In this scene, I have my mind on preparation for the studio. His job is to give me this ride to the studio. Now, of course, this is day 2, and we shot the studio scene during day 1, but sometimes things can be filmed out of sequence.
You know what? I should have just had you all, once you get in the car, you all can kind of like start getting in the groove of rehearsing your dialogue. So once you get in the car, you all can go into it. I'll fix it in post. We're going to do one more shot.
Okay, so we're going to run through our lines, dude.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we're preparing to get ready for this scene, day 2. And I'm standing there while I'm getting mic'd up by the director, and he tells me that something was wrong with the mic.
When you sat down,
Yeah.
you broke it.
Did I?
Yeah, what you do, sit down?
I sat down, but
Broke it.
oh Lord. I thought maybe it went inside the things on the side.
Like $370.
What plan? For real?
No, it ain't worth it.
Oh my God! I don't need nothing else added to the bill. I don't need nothing else added. You know, this is a journey of faith financially too. So you know, it was a playful moment because he wasn't serious, and I guess I probably needed that moment to just exhale because here we are getting ready to film for the second day. And this was the first scene that I was going to be filming for the second day. I'm standing on the porch. I'm looking for the Uber driver. And, you know, in my mind, I planned on having on these beautiful heels that I was going to come down the stairs in because these were the shoes that I was going to be wearing in the studio. But I didn't realize that the concrete steps that I was going to be coming down were not as leveled. There was no way that I was getting ready to be a part of the blooper reel number 2.
Scene 4, take 3. The gate is closed.
We're starting back rolling, and here comes this gentleman down the street. You're cleaner than the Board of Health, aren't you?
I couldn't take a picture of myself and send it to her because she a nurse.
Oh.
I ain't saw her since the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come here, and I ain't going out there.
All right. Have a good day. You know, you can tell he's kind of trying to feel out what's going on. He see cameras and he see people looking like they're filming. And, you know, I wanted to be cordial, so I, you know, spoke to him for a second, and then we moved on with the scene.
It's local to global. We on the set. How y'all doing? Hello. I am redeemed. I'm gonna zoom in on that right there. Yeah.
Right, all day.
All right. We have the makeup artist in the building. Hello, hello. He's doing what he do. You know?
When we do it outside, we gotta do it outside.
You already know.
Landis,
Yeah.
makeup artist,
Extraordinaire.
and social distancer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Y'all in the Redeemed team. I'm Redeemed. I'm with the pastor.
That's right.
I'm gonna be in the church scene.
All right, all right. Amen. 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 We don't want to leave you out.
I'm just kidding.
All right. We're getting ready to set up. We're actually setting up. I'm walking around right now. Yours truly, Jay the Magnificent One, local to global. We're here. We have the pastor, also known as the Uber driver, which you all don't know that yet unless you've seen the video. All right, and we're here.
You know, I know when I worked on set with Empire, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, PD, and The Chi, the background actors and actresses, we always had, you know, bottled waters, we had chips, we had the little snacks. So if you're filming and you got a group of people, you don't want people to get hungry, or you never know if a person has a medical issue or what have you. You want to make sure that you have everything that's needed.
Wait a minute, come back here real quick. I don't have you mic'd up yet, but that's cool. But so tell us a little bit real quick about what's going on.
Well, right now we're in full production with LTG Productions for my first single, which is titled I'm Redeemed. We did some studio shoots and some at-home scenes with my mother, yes, yesterday. And today we're going to be filming the church scene, which is the last scene of the video. And then we're doing a park scene.
Absolutely.
It's going to be awesome with a 10-year-old praise dancer. So it should be a very phenomenal shoot.
Absolutely.
So I'm just so appreciative for everyone that has been here already waiting for us to get started. It was a delay, but I'm so glad that I have some very supportive people.
Absolutely.
And hopefully they are begging my pardon.
Absolutely.
Oh,
well, you know,
right there.
this happens in the shoot. You know, it happens in the shoot.
You got to get this is my goddaughter.
Okay, hey, goddaughter.
Mia.
All right.
I used to braid your hair.
Mia, Mia. And is that song they made, or was that Mia, Mia? So we right here at the actual third location for today. We started off at the police district, 7th District Police Station, and then we made it over to the location where the Uber driver, where she was leaving her home, getting in the Uber, and now we're at the church scene, and we have one other scene, again, which is the park scene.
So there was a lot of things that I learned from this experience, and I remember Alicia, who is the director's wife, having moments like when the director be kind of like trying to keep us on track, and she'd be really focused when he say, he'll try to get our attention. You didn't know if she was following directions from the director or if she was following directions from her hubby.
Action! So that everybody know what they doing, y'all want to get a quick huddle?
Yeah, this thing down. I'm gonna lock it up real quick.
Yeah. All right, so I'll get you. You change shirts. So wait a minute. So I'm gonna put the one that she has.
Yeah.
That black
I'm
one.
gonna need. I'm not saying.
You're not saying nothing?
No.
Okay, cool.
But I don't think
you had the other piece, or I got the other piece?
You got the other piece.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like greeting people as they come in.
Absolutely.
And I see her, and I'm got that shot.
One more, Lonnie. Okay.
Yeah.
You caught me. I was really relaxed. My stomach was out. Okay, what you saying now?
I said.
Here it was this day. I'm getting ready to head over to the church and not realizing that Bishop Shirley Coleman was going to be present and be a part of the video shoot. I cried. I literally started crying, and I was like, oh my God. Now Atlantis is going to have to fix my makeup, because I didn't know that this moment was about to happen. So I am so appreciative for Bishop Shirley A. Coleman and my wonderful alderman, the best alderman in the world, the 16th Ward alderman, Stephanie Coleman, for being a part of this production. Just so grateful, so grateful. My alderman, Stephanie Coleman, she was rocking her mask. She was really rocking her mask with the 16th Ward alderman engraved on the side. Really, really was rocking her safety.
Okay, but you're gonna kind of like you're gonna walk in the door first. The pastor is gonna also be at the door. She's gonna kind of have her head down. You're gonna already into the church.
This church, New Mount Sinai Missionary Baptist Church, is the church I was born. I mean, I can say born and raised because I started there when I was like 7, so it feels like I was born there. So that's why I was saved.
It was early one Sunday morning, Lord, when you saved my soul. I want you to know I'm forever grateful. I'm redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. I'm so grateful.
But yeah, so it was a day that I really got to see a lot of people that have meant so much in this journey of faith that I've been on. So yes, I'm so appreciative to all of my team. I'm redeemed. I'm so grateful to them. Here we are in the middle of a pandemic. I can't expect everyone to even be available or to want to be a part of it. You know, everyone wants to be safe. But God placed everyone strategically together, and it was just an atmosphere of kindred spirits together. So I was so happy. There were moments that everyone just connected and we had fun. And there were moments when we kind of wasn't, you know, really focusing on the director's direction. So the director would have to kind of reel it in and be like, yo, like I'm sure he wished he had his bullhorn a few times.
It's hard when you're trying to get everybody to focus and get their attention. That's why I wish I had my bullhorn. I left my bullhorn at home. All right, let's go back to the scene.
Here I am, you know, not realizing the director is trying to get my attention because he's giving directions on what we're supposed to be doing toward the end of this church scene. As we continue to wrap the scene for the church, I remember, you know, I'm standing there with King and the director was like,
You getting closer?
no, he was talking because we wasn't ready to shoot.
Oh, okay. I just okay.
Oh, that ain't holding, right? So that moment kind of got a little funny as I kind of stood closely trying to talk to him, you know, just having a little relaxed moment. And, you know, so had to kind of step back and get our minds back on track with what we're doing so that we can wrap this up to get over to Ukitchville for this park scene, this outdoor scene for the final part of the video. Day 2, preparing to get ready for the park. And arriving at the park, we saw that the sun wasn't on our side. It would come out and then it would go back in. And it was moments where we would be able to capture shots during time periods when the sun was out. And then we'd actually lose the sun and have to start and stop, restart, stop again. And it kind of became a little frustrating, but at the end of the day, all of that was like turned completely around. It's like we went through a whole period of shooting with the sun going up, the sun going down, and having to start and stop. And then at the end of this scene, when the day was just about over, we were going to have to just take what we captured and be able to put some things together. The sun came back out. The sun literally came back out and kind of stayed for a while.
Coming up, I'm reaching for the light. The grave closed off and death has been denied. I'm declaring today that I'm living the way you designed me when time first began. I am turning away from the sins and mistakes. I'm giving you me totally, I believe.
A lot of the footage that was filmed at the park when we first got there wasn't really used because we used a lot of the footage that was captured toward the end of the day when the sun, you know, decided to come back out. So, yeah, it was an experience. It was one that was for the record books, to say the least. After that, it was pretty much a wrap. Once we were able to do the scenes walking through the park, getting shots with me, you know, singing the song, shots showing expression, shots with me picking the flower. One in which, when we first started that scene, that shot, I'm trying to pick a sunflower, thinking it was just going to easily break, but it didn't. So we literally had to go and break the sunflower off and kind of sit it there so that when I walk up to grab the sunflower, I would be able to easily pick it up and walk with it, sniffing it, and that take be captured. So it was a process. It was a process, but it was worthwhile because ultimately I had no clue that was going to mean so much to me. I am now in love with sunflowers. I really truly am. The praise dancer, the 9-year-old Helena Jolie, author of Gospel Morale and Entertainment, such a phenomenal dancer. For my video, she was the praise dancer. And this all came together sort of, honestly, with me, like a few nights or so before the video production was going to be. I was like, in my spirit, just felt that I needed a praise dancer to express some of the message of this song. And I didn't know initially who I could call upon. And, well, I did have an idea. And that didn't happen because that person wasn't available. And I just feel like everything happens for a reason. So I didn't know what to do. And here it is all last minute. So I posted on Facebook about needing a praise dancer. And boom, I don't think I had posted not even 2 minutes prior. And then my phone was ringing right after I hit the send button to post this post. And lo and behold, it was Nastasia Prunty of Gospel Morale and Entertainment. And I was like, I wasn't even sure, what it was. But, when she was like, her daughter could do it, I kind of was like, wow. I was having an out-of-body experience because I had not visualized a child doing the praise dancing. Not an adult, but, not a older adult doing it. But I never envisioned a child doing it. And so I remember just being quiet over the phone because in my spirit, it was like, wow, why not a child? Why not a young, a child? This would be great. And so Helena wasn't even in town. Helena was in another city. Her mom flew her back to Chicago to do my video. I am like so grateful for that. I feel like her appearance in this video really captured a whole segment of the song that I really needed captured. And I was grateful. I'm so grateful again to Helena Jolie, author, for performing in my video.
It was so amazing. Like, I was out of breath, but really it felt so amazing. Like, I felt so blessed by God. And like I was wondering like if I'm gonna be well in this dance or anything. So I just praised to God that my feet are pointed, like that everything is in the right place, and then He did everything for me. So I want to thank God for that, and I want to thank Patricia for letting me be in this. Like, I appreciate that, and yeah, that's all I have to say.
Well, this little lady, what's your name again? Helena. Listen, the part with the grass scene, like when I was like, you want to go out in the grass, it's like her face lit up like the sun right now. Like grass, free space. So when we got out there, like I'm sitting up here, I'm recording it right, but at the same time, I'm sitting up here like, why in the world did I tell her let's come out here in the grass? So I'm sitting up there trying to catch up with her and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But overall, it's been a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. I'm excited. I'm so happy LTG Productions was given the opportunity to shoot this video for you, Trisha. So let's see what the outcome results.
I can't wait. I know it's going to be phenomenal. None of me, all of thee. Thank you, Lord, for Helena. A star is born. If you're looking for a praise dancer, she is the one. Don't look nowhere else.
Not just praise.
She can do it all now. She can do it all.
It's showing that it's blinking.
The red, yeah, it's blinking red.
I really wish that, you know, I don't even want to walk up out this park without getting another scene, you know, because the sun out.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Give me some seconds while the sun is out. You got the grass, baby.
Come on, but you can kind of wrap it up. I'm going to go ahead and try to take advantage of it. Oh, the radio, which one are you talking about?
It's so good to see the big day to talk about me without around.
Is it not?
Anybody have anything to say before we wrap it up? How was the shoot?
Amazing.
Amazing?
I learned a lot. I love it.
You love it?
Shoot was good.
Shoot was good?
I'm going to learn to just stay in the background
New
forever.
friends, new people, new
you got the
colleagues
degree.
and
You got
whatnot
the
soon to
degree.
be.
Oh yeah.
I can't complain.
Right. What you feel about the shoot, Lonnie?
Thumbs
don't
up.
like
It's very different. It's very
Wonderful shoot.
I don't like iPhone cameras.
Day 2 is always the day that you feel like you put the most work in for some reason.
Because you tired from day one.
Yeah. But overall, it's a great shoot. I think we got more than enough footage. Can't wait to see the final product.
Let me give you some input on mine. I got it rolling. Just aim it on me. I'll say my piece. I'm gonna stand in the sun. So today was day 2. I don't believe it. Oh, it's back for real. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
I'm back.
See, we've been fighting this all day.
We've been fighting this sun all day, in and out. Now, when we're getting ready to go, it's leaving. It's back. But it's been an amazing weekend, actually. Not just today, but the whole weekend has been amazing. Shooting here with Trisha. I'm Redeemed is the name of the song, coming soon. And for those who are watching it after the fact, it's here. But I'd like to say for those who are watching this behind the scene video, it was a wonderful weekend, an awesome shoot again with Lonnie, JR, my mans. Couldn't have done it without him.
Bless you, Lonnie.
You know, the wonderful pastor right there. Also, Pastor Carter, who was also the actual Uber driver. He did a phenomenal job. And then we have the church members right here.
Church members.
Which one of the church members came late.
I came late. Yes, I did. She the late one.
But you know what?
She's getting her tithes.
Better-
I get my tithes from the ATM.
Here comes our praise dancer.
Better late than never.
So here we are at the end of day 2. It's done. Everything was captured that needed to be captured. We have more than enough footage to be able to go back and edit and figure out what's the best thing to put together to make this all become such a glorious package for Jesus, you know. I think we have enough puzzle pieces that everything is gonna just fit perfectly together. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this day that has finally come, a day that I got to share with the world. Just for everyone that came together. And I'm so grateful and so thankful to each and every one of you who took the time out of your day, out of your night, depending on when you're watching this. I appreciate you taking the time to take this journey of faith with me, watching the making of I'm Redeemed. This has been an unprecedented time. You know, I'm sure it was kind of challenging during the middle of a pandemic trying to do this, but thank God that we made it through it safely. And I'm just hoping and praying that this song will really, really, really stay with people, that it will give you the reassurance and the encouragement. I'm trying to try not to cry, but I'm just hoping that my prayers continue to be answered and that this song really, really helps you declare salvation. It hits you somewhere deep within that reassures you that we're all perfectly imperfect and we make mistakes. And guess what? All we have to do is just ask for forgiveness, because we serve a God. We serve a risen Savior that is willing to give us, another chance. So whatever you do, stop right now. Whatever the situation was that doesn't matter anymore, just write it off. Whatever wrong was done, write it off. If you feel like you have not connected to Christ, this is the time. This is the season. This is the time to get it right. And guess what? We all have another chance to get it right. And I'm so grateful, because that's what this song is all about. It's about declaring, I'm redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. God bless you.
You trying to get them to perform it?
No, I'm just getting the picture.
Coming up, I'm reaching for the
Thought we were prepping.
All right, nice big smile.
grave clothes off, and death has been
Couple more. Look at Lisa.
I'm declaring
You
today.
think we in the photo shoot now?
You designed me when time first began.
Okay.
I am turning away from the
Hey, grab this for me. Grab that. No, stay in the picture, y'all. You got this rolling too?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna get focused. Like if you see the blue.
Be faithful to forgive me of all of this. I'm declaring today that I'm living the way you designed me when time first began. I am turning away from the sins and mistakes